Alright lads, this is Fenner from Pro Team Frenetic Array, and I've got another replay cast for you guys. This is from IPL 5, so if you don't want IPL 5 spoilers, get out of here now. If you don't mind spoilers, stay a while and listen. But let's have a look who we've got in the top left corner here. It is MVP DongRaeGu. And if we slowly make our way to the bottom right hand side of the map, looking across this beautiful beach on Ohana LE, which means family, by the way, in Korean, I believe, we have labeled as Zanmato. It is Vortix. So we've got some ZvZ action for you guys, and let's talk about Vortix a little bit. He is an EU player, so he's not as well known as some of these Korean or other international players, unless you're EU, obviously. Maybe then you know a lot more about these players. But as an Australian player, I don't get a lot of exposure to the EU players. Mostly I get exposure to the Korean players and the North American players, even though there aren't that many North American players. But North American players are always a lot more popular, because we've got no sound in this game. Let's turn the sound on. Oh my god. Let's go with 25%. Now look, very stupid, but now we've got the sound in the game, guys. What was I saying? EU players, I don't get as much exposure to them because they're in EU. They've got like their own little scene over there where they're playing EU tournaments. And I guess it's just a bad time zone where I don't get to see many EU tournaments or anything like that. But I don't really get much exposure to the EU players, except for events like DreamHack. But then they always get smashed by Korean players, and you don't really get to see how good they are because everyone gets smashed by Korean players. But let's have a look at this game. We've got Vortix going for a 15 pull into 16 hatch, and we got DongRaeGu going for a 15 hatch into 17 gas, and most likely 16 pull. I didn't catch the exact timings, but hatch gas pull from DongRaeGu. A very greedy build, but it allows you to abuse people who go pull first really well, because most of the time when people go pull first, they're going to pick up a much later gas, usually around 310. It looks like Vortix is going to play gasless in this game, so DongRaeGu can abuse this even more, except he can't actually see get in the base, because on Ohana you can't send the Overlord into the main because the map is too long, and if you send the Overlord into the main against the pull first, your Overlord just dies. That is if you go and check the natural first, which most people want to do. You can actually send it straight across to the main base and it can get in and just see the gas, but then you will not see the hatch timing and you might miss the Lings moving out from a 9 pull and things like that, and also your Overlord would probably die to a 9 pull. So if they 9 pull, you'd pretty much die, but you would get to see the gas. But anyway, we've got Lings moving out for DongRaeGu now. I think it's really essential to send Lings out on this map because you can't see the gas. You've got no idea if they're going fast gas or anything like that, just massing up Ling in the main. And sending out Lings can help you scout for things like that. And he's going to see those drones going down, and then he's going to be like, oh, I've seen the drones. I know now that he's not doing some crazy stuff that's just going to come out and kill me. But here's the strength about hatch gas pull. You can do so many things with this gas. And it looks like DongRaeGu might want to put the pressure on. He is building, yeah, he's building a bunch of Lings now. So he's definitely going to put the pressure on. He's got these 2 Lings out on the map as well, so he's going to be able to morph those into Banes anytime soon. And there we go. And then this mass amount of Lings that's going to come out from DongRaeGu is just going to be able to follow up behind those Lings, and it should be perfectly timed that the Lings reach the base in that time. But we've got a pretty nice defense from Vortix here. We've got 3 queens and a spine, so that is a really strong defense against Ling Bane. But one thing he hasn't got Lings or Banes himself. He's just got, but the Banelings are coming in now. They're trying to sneak around the side. I don't think Vortix, he has seen them and he's pulling the drones back. Nice wall off there. He's going to get the drones behind these queens. Oh, but DongRaeGu does get this round on the queens, and both of these queens are going to go down. This is looking very bad for Vortix. He's not going to have roaches for a long time. 5 roaches on the production tab, but this Baneling, he wants to get some destruction done. That queen trying to block the way and the drones pulling out. What can this Baneling get done? He's trying to reach the drones, but the drones are just too fast for him. Look at him waddling along, and you know, eventually, oh, it looks like he's just, oh, he was going to go, he was hoping for Lings to pop so he could pop all the Lings, but roaches do pop, and DongRaeGu is doing a lot of damage with this, even if it's kind of indirect. He hasn't killed, oh, he just kills, he popped all the lava there with that Baneling as well. That's going to limit Vortix so much on his production. These roaches look like they're going to get taken down as well. Oh, Bane hit on the drones, and now he's going to focus down those drones with the Lings, and Vortix is in a terrible position right now. He lost all the queens. He lost that lava to the Bane, and he's got no queens on the production tab yet. I don't think he's got one on the production tab. His lava production is going to be so slow, and that is a massive pain to have at this stage in the game, especially when DongRaeGu is on 40 drones to 26. He's got both of his queens out, and he can just produce lava like crazy. He can just drone like a boss, and he can he's actually going with 3 gas. I'm not sure if he's going to pick up that gas anytime soon. It looks like he's going to do a 3 gas roach pressure. This is really strong because, oh, actually he hasn't even got full saturation on here, so this is going to be some heavy pressure. It looks like it's just going to be pressure because he's droning up behind it, or he's just producing units so that he can defend against those roaches that he saw from Vortex, but he doesn't really need them. But it's a nice safety precaution, I guess, and he's just going to continue to drone up now. He's got his lair on the way. He's probably going to take that 4th gas real soon, but he's pumping a lot more roaches. Maybe he's just going to go to 3 gas and then pump roaches, because it's when you've got 3 gas and full saturation on 2 base, that's the perfect number to pump roaches from 2 base. You won't float at all, you won't go heavy into minerals, you won't go heavy into gas, you will just be able to produce roaches consistently. If you got the 4th gas, you would start floating gas in the end. So yeah, it looks like DongRaeGu just wants to get this 3 gas roach pressure on, and as he's probably just going to pump roaches until roach speed finishes. And it looks like he's going to hide them all up in his main as well over here. I'm not sure that's the best position, because that's pretty much where, well, if there was an overseer, maybe it'd come in from this direction, or maybe it'd come in from this direction and it'd miss the roaches. But there is also the possibility that he could have had an overlord there and just floated it in like that. Yeah, he's trying to hide all the roaches from the overseer. Now he came in from this side and he just moves them down here so that they miss the overseer, but he is just going to move out now as well. We've got speed 50% done. Vortex speed is actually ahead of DongRaeGu's speed, so let's have a look at the roach counts. We've got 25 roaches for DongRaeGu and we've got 11 for Vortex. He has seen them moving out. He's got less drones, but he has got the spine, he has got the double ups. It looks like +1 is going to finish before DongRaeGu arrives. Is DongRaeGu going to go for the 3rd base, or is he just going to plow into main? It looks like he's going to go into plow into the main, and this is going to be trying to put a killing blow on Vortex. He's ramming all his roaches into the main now. Not many roaches for Vortex. That queen backing up the fight, the spine crawl as well, but that's getting taken down really fast. That Evo Chambers nil finishing off the +1 armor, and this roach battle is just going down. I think Vortex is going to be dead from this. More roaches rounding for DongRaeGu. He's still on. He's still rallying in even more Lings and roaches, and it looks like DongRaeGu wants to win the game right now, and it looks like he's gonna get his wish. And now the drones are fighting for Vortex, but that's GG for